Good morning, everyone. We're continuing in the words of the Ramban, and he writes like this: "V'kasher tisnaheg b'midas ha'anava." And when you will accustom yourself to the trait of anava, of humility, which means a hanhaga is something that a person is comfortable with. It becomes like his second nature. It's natural for me to be humble. I'm not looking to gloat. I'm steering clear of arrogance. I'm not on my high horse when I think about all of the wonderful, great things that I have done. Rather, I'm tisnaheg b'midas ha'anava. I am completely in the realm and in the derech and the pathways of humility. Now, what does that mean, says the Ramban? Lihisbaishesh mikol adam. Anava will bring me to be humbled, even embarrassed in front of other people. Not chas v'shalom embarrassment, that I'm embarrassed to be who I am. That's not what we're talking about. Not that I'm embarrassed, that I'm afraid to say certain things in the presence of somebody else. What it means is a modest embarrassment in which, because of my great humility, I always look at others as being greater than I am. And therefore, I would never be someone that would gloat any of my greatness around somebody else, because I always think that when I look at somebody else and their accomplishments, it must be that they are greater than me. And I will stand with great trepidation and fear and this awe and the reverence, as we've been discussing, before HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And just once again, the Ramban is driving home this point of the tremendous milah, the tremendous advantage of being a person that lives a life of humility. Humility, and one thing that we have to make clear over here, humility doesn't mean that a person looks down on himself and says, I'm a horrible person, I'm a nothing, compared to everybody else, I'm a zero, and therefore the man has no self-esteem. We're not talking about that kind of humility. Lack of self-esteem is not humility. Lack of self-esteem is a person who doesn't appreciate and value the true self-worth that they have. Real humility is the following: I understand that I have great talents and great gifts. I understand that HaKadosh Baruch Hu made me wise, that I'm insightful, that I'm understanding. I have complexities of my midas, of my character traits, which are truly outstanding when I use them in the right way. I'm savvy in business. I'm good with people. I'm a people person. I have all of these amazing attributes about me. But you know what I realize? I realize at the end of the day, they're all gifts that the Ribbono Shel Olam, the Master of the Universe, has given me. As a result of that, I didn't earn them. I didn't make me the way that I am. HaKadosh Baruch Hu filled me with all of these tremendous abilities, all of this enormous potential. And therefore, even in my greatness, even in my loftiness perhaps, even in my success, I understand that every success only exists because HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one that is making me successful and bringing me the bracha. So although I am proud and I'm happy and I'm very pleased with many of my accomplishments and the things that I have done, by no means will it cause me to become a haughty individual. Why? Arrogance is for someone who doesn't recognize that Hashem is the one that is doing everything in my life. Humility is a trait which is developed by the people who live in the shadow and the awe of Hashem. And a person can recognize whatever goodness, whatever strengths, whatever successes, whatever abilities, however much I maximize the potential that's within me, it's because HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave me all of these things, and He's given me the strength and the courage and the ability to be able to achieve these great heights that I'm reaching. That's the kind of person that stands humbled before Hashem, and that's how we can stand humble in the eyes of others as well. I can be filled with self-confidence and pride in what I've accomplished and who I am, but it will never make me a haughty person or arrogant in the eyes of others. On the other hand, I remain humbled, pure in my conviction and my understanding and appreciation for everything that HaKadosh Baruch Hu does for me. Wishing everybody a wonderful day in which Hashem fills up our hands and our lives with all the brachas, all the blessings and the goodness min hashamayim, from the heavens.